Gonna go get Chris some premiums today. Gonna go get Chris some premiums. Gonna get the Lancia. Oh, gonna go tomorrow. Gonna go tomorrow. So this is for Andre at Cryptid Toys, who doesn't believe these things exist. Sold out, of course, but they exist. I was honestly shocked to see that this thing had lit up anything but red, but yeah, it's sold out. But anyway, there you go, dude. Pokemon machine. It's a winky blinky flashlight.
Axel, Harvey. Hey there, everybody. Harvey, say hey there, everybody. Axel. Axel, show your face. Find your way. Hi, baby.
There he is.
Hey there, everybody.
Hey, you know, we have a person who contributes a lot of wonderful things to our life, and so we just found out we could do a little bit of the same for.
Sorry, my background's just all wonky. I'm leaning in.
For this person.
Sorry.
And so come with us. We don't know what else we'll see, and we know that these two boners will probably make things very difficult. And along the way, we'll probably talk about things.
I haven't brushed my hair, no makeup. I did brush my teeth last night. I haven't even brushed my teeth today. It'll be an adventure.
Good. We will. So walking up here, just now, I wasn't sure that they were going to have them, and I looked into the bin and there's none. They put them back on the pegs, and they're even cheaper. So anyway, they're on their way to you, Jersey, in next week's mail. Let's see what else there is. Man, I really think that these are gorgeous, and I gotta pick one up someday. They're so huge, though. I don't know what I would do with them. The GTR, you know, I thought about this the last time I saw it, and I didn't pick it up. I don't know why I'm checking paint and deco, because I mean, it's pink slip, you know I'm gonna be unhappy with it. But yet, and still, I have a Beanie Countach, and then that remarkably ugly 911 Spider. I mean, oof. But anyway, check out that GTR. He killed my dog. Also, quite a few Terra Treks. quite a few. And a couple of these Fast and Furious Ford Escorts, which are kind of cool. I don't mind those, but yeah. They're supposed to be different people.
Hey there, everybody.
Hey, you'll notice that there's a lack of dogs. That's just because they're assholes. They're just assholes. That's why.
And yes, I have not brushed my hair or put on makeup today. Again. It's snowy out, and it's just the malaise of snowy days. I think there's a song in there. I got nothing.
It is.
Look at the bird. Oh, look, put a bird on it.
It is Saturday, or as we like to call it,
Mystery Day with Annie.
It's, yeah, going over the line. Hey, and in the crosswalk, too. Fucking great driving. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She is in the crosswalk. Guaranteed.
I am not. I cannot see both stripes of the crosswalk, but I can see one.
This
so I'm
is
not
bad.
in it.
This is bad. I'm going to take over filming, and you're going to take over driving. Okay?
I love you.
Anyway, we're going to go to Silverton, Oregon today.
If I get us there safely, hopefully.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Show out your window. There's snow on the ground, but look, our snow is... Wait, show your side. It's not like... Yeah, you can. It's not like Chicago snow that's black. I mean,
no, ours is just gray.
Because
right
of
here.
the sand. They sand our roads. They don't salt our roads.
Why is this important?
I guess I'm saying what you always say. You always say how much cleaner it is here and that the snow there would be black. So
yeah, but the snow here,
I'm sorry,
because
I'm taking your line. I'll let you talk. It's not even black. You can still see white everywhere. You just see
they prefer African American. All right.
We have clean snow. Eat our snow. You can eat our snow. Don't eat the yellow snow. Just eat the white stuff.
Do you know how many bunkers of shit there are out in the country here? There's just
you
bunkers.
Eat the snow, not what's below it.
After bunker after bunker. And we just talked about nuclear fallout. Anyway.
Are poop and nuclear fallout the same?
See you at the
Comment below. Comment below.
See you at the antique shops.
while you bag those, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a peek around.
Sure.
Do you have like raw wool for felting?
Roving?
Yes.
Yeah, over there in the corner.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I found you. You have beautiful selection of roving. Probably some of the best around. You have more colors than you can find in most places up in Portland even.
Oh, wow.
And I do the yarn crawl with a knitting friend, and I look for roving every time, so. And everything under the sun is there, like little boutique. Sacred sheets. And it was at the expo center? It was at the, that you can rent like a huge.
So in that last place that I just showed you, the reason why I was showing a lot of those 3D puzzles and stuff, those are, first of all, they're very reasonably priced in that shop. Second of all, you can do the botanicals, you can do the spiders, you can do all the different representations, if you will, of lots of different Lego kits. But these are made of wood, and when they're done, you can paint them, or when you're done, you can chuck them in the wood chipper, whatever you want to do. But they're environmentally conscious. And that is something in today's society. So I know that everybody's digging the botanical Lego kits, and everybody's digging the variety of other building kits. But when you're looking at stuff, look at the practicality of it. Look at how long it's going to be lasting and living in your children's lives, or on your own hobby shelf's life. You know, you're not going to have room for everything. So doing things that involve wood, paper, other things like that that can be easily recycled or returned to the earth is a really good idea. I know I look like a hippie, and right now I'm sounding like a fucking hippie. I am not a hippie. I am not. I just believe in the cosmic rubber band, and I believe in leaving a planet for the next generation, even though they're children. They're just a bunch of horrible kids, and they don't deserve anything. is it?
Something I need.
It's a vampire hunter's kit. Oh my. Yeah. Why not?
I love this crushed ice.
Oh, that's creepy. $17.
Yeah, we go the whole thing. We'll put it on for you.
crazy. So I'm gonna be like, what's that gonna be considered like Nazi gear? The Russian shit. When is that going to be considered like Nazi wear?
Right.
Like, oh, you really need to stop displaying that kind of garbage. It affiliates you with all the wrong people.
Pretty happy. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. People are like, how wrong are they? And I'm like, I don't want to make you sad, but I write very few tags out here. I mean, I do, but most of them are corrective. But stop use.
Yeah, but no. It smells like we're having an earthquake.
Right?
So we were just driving along here, stopped now to grab a couple of coffees, but my son just called and said, gave us a video phone call, which doesn't happen very often. He doesn't call me very often. We just talk when we're at home. He just called me from Target, video called from Target. He's like, I just shelf flipped and I found a bunch of stuff. I asked him to take some footage for me and to just sort of capture the moment of what he found and stuff like that. But he was at the Center Street Target here in our hometown, and yeah, proud moment for dad, stepdad, I don't know, whatever you want to call me. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. So I just got a couple of things from. First of all, this was a compilation of several days of filming. My wife and I have been kind of busy doing some things. I've been busy with my medical crap going on, which is going very well. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. But as a result, though, too, I've got a little bit of a backup of stuff that has arrived, things that are going out. And so I'm going to just wrap this video up with a little bit of pickups video, if you will. Also some stuff that was sent in by our wonderful family member and resident artist, Chris Sheets. But we're going to start out with some die cast here. To begin with, as you saw earlier today, our son Zeb went out and did a little shelf flipping. He said, there wasn't anybody around, and I just thought, F it, and so he flipped a couple of shelves. And he did. He found a couple of sets, Hot Wheel sets. I'll splash that footage back up here really quick because it's pretty short. I asked him to film, and this is what happens when I'm not around. But he did get me some really crystal clear 4K footage of it, so I'm happy enough. Also, this weekend, I came home with a couple of premiums that he had picked up. One of which was the Superman car, which every one of these that I have found, somebody had crunched the card down and otherwise abused them so that they were, not displayable. And so he said, I was going to keep this, but he said, this really should go with your stuff. So thank you very much, Zeb. I really appreciate this. And your mom and I are so proud of you for shelf flipping, as are all the folks out east, and I'm sure that they will have something to say very soon, because I sent word, but they'll now see the footage. A couple other things that are going on here. I purchased this the other day as well, this GTR, the Nissan GTR. I'm going to take a look at this. I really actually, is it still up here? I guess not. I really like the McLaren that they put out. It's really nice. The McLaren Senna. I had to think about that for a moment. Anyway, the last time I saw this, I thought, wow, that's kind of a really neat detailed model. And I don't like any of the others in the set really, except for the Senna. But this is one that I got a second shot at, so I picked it up. They're only about $3. So the collector's, I'm going to tell you straight out, the collector's tin is trash. But tune back in to see opening this car up and taking a closer look at it, because that's going to happen very soon. And then, Chris, we are going to send these out to you. No problem finding them, no problem obtaining them, except for the snow. So I should explain very quickly. When we get snow here, because they don't use any road salt, and we have very hilly to mountainous conditions, best you'll get is a distribution of grit, some sand and small rocks and stuff. But they don't use any salt because of all of the agricultural concerns in the area, and also because they don't want the bridges rotting out from under them. So if it snows here, we get snowed in. Like a 2-inch snowfall will kill this town. Everybody just rolls up their sidewalks and waits for it to melt, which also doesn't take very long. Only took about a couple of hours, really. We got a heavy snowfall overnight, and then it melted like pretty much all day long. all day today, and so there's very little of it left, as you saw earlier in the video. But also, Chris sent, along with some of the other stuff that he sent to me, he sent me an entire box. An entire box of these flipping cards. To explain, when I was working with the guys to get Cryptid open, I picked up these 2 Batman cards from Andre, just as a sort of a stick them in your pocket kind of payment, you know, a little bit of nerd stash stuff. But they're really neat, and I love these 2 images. Well, of course, Chris, who collects collector cards unopened, had a whole box of that. So I don't know, you know, like a part of me, the greedy part of me wants to open this for my show. The other side of me wants to give this to Charlotte, our little Charlotte out at Cryptid Toys and Games in Maple Shade, New Jersey. Also, there were a bunch of Jolly Ranchers, and I wanted to let you know those went into the candy jar in the front hallway, so as people come in or leave, they can always grab a Jolly Rancher. And my wife's got a bunch of Werthers in there. I'm like, honey, Werthers in a candy jar, what are we, 90? But anyway, that was really cool. I mean, honestly, very, very cool to see. And then the pièce de résistance, if you will. And the one thing that made it a lot easier to walk away from that milk rig, the golf milk rig, those were $15 a pop. There were 2 of them in that display. And I'm not saying that Matchbox moving parts cars aren't worth $15. I'm not saying that, but you know what I'm saying. Don't be a dumbass. $15 is a little too steep, even for that. That was some real antique malls prices. But Chris also sent me this, which I would assume he used like the logos and stuff like that for a custom. Chris does a lot of customs, and that's one of the reasons why he reached out to me to get the Lancia Stratos cards, because he wants to do one as a keeper and one as a custom. So anyway, those will be in the post to you Monday morning, bright and early. I have a lot of stuff to mail out, quite honestly. Also, because you might have seen in the last couple of episodes, my wife, we were in a toy store that one of our other kids recommended that we go check out, and that was Mythic Finds in Dallas, Oregon. So if you haven't seen that one, I'll explain quickly. We went into this gamer shop, and my wife came out with a little maquette, a little figure, plastic figure of Chainsaw Man. She didn't know about Chainsaw Man. I do know about Chainsaw Man a little bit. Rocco the Great is reading it right now and stuff, and I did pick up this rather cheap volume 2, so I'm going to read a little bit of it and see what I think of it as well. I do enjoy picking these up from time to time and reading them. It's a different mental style to get into, the way these are printed and published. But I'm not here to talk about that right now. Another thing that I wanted to say about the folks at Whatnot is, if you are a person like me that is going from auctioneer to auctioneer like a $2 whore, you've got a lot of companies that you've kind of dealt with in the business, and they do print you an invoice, and they put it in with your book and whatever, and they put it in like a genie mailer. But this one really struck me the other day. This came in, and this is how to get yourself noticed by somebody that I only just want a giveaway from. They put a note in here that said, thank you for for coming into our show, and thank you for hanging around. And then they put this paper airplane into the box with it. It's sort of an origami paper airplane, if you will. Just a little touch that gets you to remember next time you are in these folks' auction. It gets you to remember to spend a little bit of money. This was, like I said, this was a giveaway. The way this was taped in here was really easy to get it out, as you just saw me do on camera. Okay. So there's the little handwritten note. It's really cute. And then there's the comic book that was the giveaway. And this is an interesting one because I actually read this original book when I was in high school. So Gene Wolfe's stuff is known to me, and Shadow of the Torturer, Claw the Conciliator, and all of those other good books that came out back in the day. This was a giveaway that I didn't even know that I won, and it's something that I really would have wanted had I seen it come across I gotta be honest, I was watching trash TV with my wife and just sort of running giveaways and waiting to see if anything came across the screen that excited me from either the auction or the trash TV. But anyway, they threw in some stickers, which are also really cute. Some Batman stickers, some, a donut, and a piece of sushi. And, wow, the combination of that just ran through my head. But a very cute little package that came out from Whatnot. I don't want to waste a lot more time on it, but I just thought I would mention that is how you do it. The next couple of things I want to show you here, the last couple of things, are stuff that I picked up today, and I am supercharged about this. Some of the stores we went into, I went in specifically to shop, and I didn't want to film because there was nothing there that was new necessarily since the last time we had went in there and filmed. So I did grab an image or two here or there, but more than anything, I was there to pick up a few things. And so in one of the shops, I found this copy of J.L. Ape, which I do not have. It's from 1999, and I cannot wait to add this to my collection. By that, what I mean is I'm going to have to replace this bag and etc. because, and that's something I usually check before anyway, there is a slice through the bag right here. The issue, the comic book is not damaged, thank gosh, but there it is. Pretty cool one. And I went back to this same exact store in Silverton that we had shown before. We had shown them there was an Alice in Wonderland Classics there. There were a bunch of other really great comic books in their bins there. And I had to, of course, leave a few because they were $5 a piece. Not saying they're not worth $5 a piece, just saying I can't go crazy when the price is $5 a piece. Know what I mean? So I just picked up 3 other issues, some really kind of cool stuff. Brother Voodoo. There's a Strange Tales you don't see very often, and there's a Marvel character that isn't talked about very often, but Brother Voodoo was a thing back in the 60s and 70s, man. Another one from the late 70s or so, maybe even a little earlier, but anyway, The Living Mummy. This is another kind of horror magazine. They were making all of the Universal monsters into action stars of sorts in the comic books. And then this is really cool, even though it's got a massive spine roll on it. What I mean by spine roll is, see how you can read the spine there and there, but you're looking straight on at it, but then it disappears. That's what's called spine roll, and it reduces the value of the book, but I don't care. This is a giant size Master of Kung Fu, and it's #1. And I don't care if something's got spine ticks and it's from the 60s. I have spine ticks and I'm from the 60s. Come to think of it, nobody spends a $5 on me anymore either. Sorry, I had a notification that was covering up half the screen. I hate when that happens. The last thing here that I'm going to show you is really cool. I was looking through those old school full-size issues of Conan and Conan Saga, and when I saw this with the gorilla, come on, right? I mean, I don't even really collect this book, and I'm probably not going to start because these are really big and these are hard to store. But this one's in really good shape. I might even just frame it. I just love the image. It's beautiful. So, couldn't walk away from it. It's got a monkey on it. Put a monkey on it. My wife says put a bird on it, but I say put a monkey on it. A monkey shine. Monkey Shine Lab, folks, we exist to technically break down the various ways there is to have fun with collectibles. We don't do one thing, we do all different kinds of things around here, and that may be unnerving to some, but to others it's semi-titillating. So anyway, if you want to hit the subscribe button, you'll see more. Not more of me per se, but more. And that, for free, pretty good deal. All right, folks, I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe put some pants on. I don't know. Did you know I've been sitting here this whole time without any pants on? But it's Saturday night, so it's time to put on my fines and go out kicking. I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna actually turn on Fortnite. Sit here without my pants on. If you play Fortnite, think about that. I may be sitting out there with my controller in the dark with no pants on. Have a good night.